B syndrome pathology. Pathology. Painful obstruction syndrome is by definition an affliction of the channel alone, not the internal organs. The pain and soreness are caused by obstruction in the circulation of qi and blood in the channel by exterior wind, cold, or dampness. However, although painful obstruction syndrome is an affliction of the channel and is due to invasion of wind, cold, and dampness, the condition of internal organ does play an important role in the etiology and pathology of this disease. In fact, many Chinese doctors actually stress that it is an internal deficiency of qi and blood that constitute the root of painful obstruction syndrome. It is because qi and blood are deficient that external wind, cold, and dampness can penetrate the channels and the body. In fact, the pre-existing internal deficiency of the patient predisposes the body to invasion of external pathogenic factors. If the spleen is deficient, the patient is liable to be invaded by dampness. If yang is deficient, by cold. If blood is deficient, by wind. And if yin is deficient, heat painful obstruction syndrome may develop. Especially in chronic painful obstruction syndrome and in the elderly. Internal factors, deficiency of qi and blood, are important contributors to the development of the disease, as will be explained shortly. Chronic the condition, the more the internal organs are affected. They therefore need to be treated. In particular, it is necessary to nourish blood and nourish the liver and kidney to benefit sinews and two important internal pathogenic factors appear in chronic painful obstruction syndrome. Phlegm and blood stasis, the derangement of fluid that occurs in chronic painful obstruction syndrome, often leads to phlegm stagnation in the joints. This causes swelling and bone deformities, which are seen in rheumatoid arthritis. On the other hand, a chronic obstruction of qi and the joints often leads to blood stasis. This manifests with rigidity of the joints and intense pain that is often worse at night. Third, in chronic painful obstruction syndrome, there is often a deficiency of liver in kidneys, and as a consequences, the degeneration of sinews, cartilage, and bones. There are several modern diseases manifesting with joint pains that are quite complex. The autoimmune disease manifesting with joints pain, the rheumatoid arthritis, PSA, and SLE require a new thinking and that the traditional theory of painful obstruction syndrome is inadequate to explain their pathology and to give guidelines for treatment. Aforementioned three autoimmune diseases involve a pathology of latent heat, especially in the form of damp heat. They are interior disease arising from a condition of latent heat and that external pathogenic factors are, at most, triggering factors rather than causes of the disease. Latent heat is formed when an external pathogenic factors invade the body without causing immediate symptoms. The pathogenic factor turns into heat inside, and it incubates in the interior to emerge later, some months or even years later, in the form of latent heat. Please note that the often latent heat is actually latent damp heat. It should be noted also that a modern cause of latent heat is immunization. If we consider the energetic four levels describing the patterns of heat, immunization acts as if the pathogenic factor is injected directly at the blood level rather than penetrating through the defensive Chi level first, as it does in natural infections, injected at the blood level and pathogenic factor. The attenuated virus injected in immunization forms latent heat. Of course, this does not mean that latent heat is formed every time a child is immunized. It only does so in susceptible individuals. Why do some individuals not develop symptoms when their bodies are invaded by external pathogenic factors? This is due primarily to a deficiency of the kidney, which favors the development of latent heat. It follows, therefore, that in joint pain caused by an autoimmune disease such as RA, PSA, and SLE, in addition to expelling wind and resolving dampness, it is necessary to clear the latent heat, resolve damp heat, and tonifies the kidney. Thank you for your attention.